Breaking political news, Kevin McCarthy will be linking up with Grimace and the Hamburglar to join Taylor Swift on her Eras tour.
What's a Hamburglar?
I'm Alex Clark, and this is Politics, the first and only daily conservative pop culture show. We're barely 3 minutes into the new year, and people are already falling into the stupidest thirst trap lies on the internet. It amazes me the reasons people will just give their money away for. Emily Ratajkowski says men just can't handle strong women. They can't handle it. They don't want us to be their equals. Country singer and Yellowstone star Lainey Wilson made a New Year's resolution about her big butt. Her words, not mine. There's a movie on Netflix that Breitbart, of all people, is raving about, and a parenting show on Hulu that one of you sent to me after yesterday's show. Stories aren't the strongest today. I'm just going to tell you that right now, but we will survive.
That's what she said.
The stuff people fall for on the internet never fails to amaze me. Somehow we were the generation that grew up hearing, don't trust anything you see online, to everyone trusting absolutely everything online.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
As soon as I saw this tweet, the alarm bells were alarming, and yet it appears many people bought this. Someone who goes by Carissa's New Life on Twitter, they describe themselves as a queer IFB pastor's daughter and Christian college grad who's processing trauma and forging a new path, tweeted, "Sad story. For Xmas, I bought my inner child a bunch of stuff I didn't get to play with when I was a kid because we were too broke. Slime, moon sand, those scratch-off rainbow drawing things, Floam, a pet rock painting kit, etc. I'm returning them all unused right now to pay rent. Crying emoji."
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
So many red flags. I don't even know where to start. How about the sentence, "I bought my inner child a bunch of stuff"? Or the fact an adult wants you to feel bad for them because they bought toys for themselves but had to return them because they couldn't pay rent. Over 25,000 other adults saw this tweet and thought, this is a sane person, so they decided to buy them all their toys that they conveniently put up on an Amazon wish list so people would get them, and then once the internet strangers bought them their toys, the person happened to create another wish list of other items they wanted. Plus, you know, their Venmo is in their bio just in case you feel like paying for the rent for the next month too, so their inner child can get even more toys, maybe some Barbies and Legos.
Psycho talk.
The amount of actual kids in this country who probably didn't get many or any toys for Christmas because their parents could barely afford their rent due to inflation, and people bought a mentally ill freak online moon sand instead.
Are you totally deranged?
Emily Ratajkowski says men think they want an independent partner, but once they start dating you, she said they slowly get emasculated and they don't know what to do with those feelings and they resent you and then they start to tear you down and then you're just back to square one. Emily is so disillusioned by men and dating. She says, you know, I get why women just want to date other women instead.
Fat broads and horse-faced lesbians.
I think Emily is half wrong and half right. Okay, so hear me out. Some men who don't really want to commit or be exclusive, they want to have their cake and eat it too, I think they are very threatened by women who are upfront with what they expect from a man in a relationship. I don't get the impression, though, that that's what Emily is doing that is scaring guys away. Her saying they don't truly want an independent partner, to me, comes across as selfish and immature. Like, what does that even mean? He doesn't want you to be independent. I doubt it. You think a man wants to wipe your ass for you? He wants you to be a drone with no opinions or culture or interesting views or perspectives? No, but he also probably doesn't like being chastised about his so-called toxic masculinity every hour either because you're an independent woman.
Good point.
Country star Lainey Wilson went viral for her big butt after making a TikTok of her backside that got over 7 million views. People could not believe that this rump shaker was real. One man said, "I would pack my bags and move right into that."
know that tush anywhere.
Tell me I'm not the only one, though. As a girl, we know those pants are magic. You could have a concave butt, and you will look like Nicki Minaj if you wear those type of pants. Even the gayest man on earth would be converted if you wore those pants around him.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't think I've ever seen Breitbart give such glowing reviews on anything since Top Gun, but they loved Emily the Criminal on Netflix with Aubrey Plaza.
So if you had some money, what would you do?
I just want to be able to experience things. I just want to be free. Hi, I paid $400 and it was never applied to my balance. Sorry, how much interest is being added a month? How are you? I need a real job, just to like pay my loans.
Emily, yo, let me hook you up.
Monsieur driver license. In the next hour, you will make 200 cash, but you will have to do something illegal. You won't be in danger, but you will be breaking the law.
Yo, you gonna pay for that?
Sorry?
I said, are you gonna pay for that?
Oh my God. Sorry, man.
Tomorrow, you have the option to do another job, okay?
What do I have to do?
Breitbart said, conservative news organization, okay? In today's cinematic world of terrible filmmaking, Emily the Criminal on Netflix feels like a revelation, a breath of fresh storytelling air that dares to explore human nature as it is. And they even called the film superb.
Stop right there. I'm in.
I kept seeing this movie over Christmas break and I just didn't watch it because I wasn't in the mood for like a whole movie. So if you watched and you loved it, tell us your review in the comments. Speaking of stuff to watch, based on my parenting styles tirade in yesterday's episode, one of you suggested I watch the reality show The Parent Test on Hulu, which follows 12 families with completely different parenting styles and they like hash it out with each other on who's right and who's wrong. I'm very excited to watch that. It just came out last year also, so it's brand new. Today wasn't a bombshell show, but some interesting little topics nonetheless, right? I thought I made it fun. Speaking of interesting topics, tonight at midnight Eastern and 9 p.m. Pacific, the first episode of season 4 of The Spillover comes out. I actually just filmed it right before this. Producer Val, me, Madison, our script writer, Erica, our social media girl, all of the women on the team watched this episode. Were like, I'm changing my whole life. I feel so encouraged. I have learned so much in this hour interview than I have known about like hormones and nutrition and health ever in my life. Our guest is starting out a very special month long of health and wellness topics because we're gonna look snatched and we're gonna feel snatched, not just in 2023, but for years to come with this life-changing knowledge that my expert guests are going to bring every week this month. I cannot wait for you to hear tonight's episode. Thumbs up this episode on YouTube though. Tell us in the comments if the adult who had to return her toys because she couldn't pay her rent would have tugged on your heartstrings or not. What you thought of Emily the Criminal if you watched it, and if you have cut seed oils out of your diet or not. If anyone has, I'd like to hear about it. We're back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific with a special vlog. Y'all seem to like these, so we'll see what you think of this one. It's pop culture without the propaganda every single day. I'm Alex Clark, and this is Poplitics.